Afternoon, everybody. Yeah, you know, don't you? The boys are back. I wish they weren't, but they're absolutely back. First and foremost, welcome to another afternoon edition of WEBBY'S Sports Roundup in my manor in Chaos Savaki in sunny Tenerife. 2 vlogs for you today. We're going to be discussing about the transfer situation as January the 1st kicked in, and then we're going to be discussing 1 or 2 of the last Premiership games of the season, and then the second vlog after, we're talking about the 2 semi-finals of the EFL Cup, which is the League Cup.
League Cup.
League Cup.
Carabao
Cup. The Carabao Cup. The Milk Cup. Carabao Cup. Little Woods Cup. They're all there. And we were talking about the FA Cup as well, which kicked the Rumbelows Cup. Good one.
Coca-Cola Cup.
First, yeah, Coca-Cola. You're in. First and foremost, I've not seen Terry for a while. I've had a good couple of weeks. Terry, happy Christmas and happy New Year, big man.
Happy days.
And I miss you, big man. Well done. All good? Everything good?
I've not missed you, mate.
The girls good?
Everything's sound,
The
mate.
girls good, right.
Pockets are empty.
Pockets are empty, yeah, tell me about it. What about your banking case?
That's empty as
That's
well.
it.
Yeah.
And my big Simon, how are you, big man?
Good man.
Happy New Year to you, big boy. Right, we'll come on with Arsenal and Liverpool.
Saw you in Carry On Doctor. You've been a bit poorly.
I'm telling you, you're very poorly.
Carry on, yeah, you've been a
He was in the bed next to Sid James. I saw him.
I love Sid James. He was my favourite character. He was my favourite winner.
Dr. Tinkle.
I still watch Bliss's House now.
As you can see, I'm on the beer still, but who gives a damn? It's still Christmas as far as I'm concerned. And it's my show. And the boys are on water. Because Tel's got to drive, and I'm out a little bit later on. Right. What we're going to do, we're going to talk about any Premiership transfers. But before that, if you're just joining the show and you haven't subscribed, it is free. WEBBY'S Sports Roundup. Press that button where it says subscribe. And on top of that, if there's any comments for later on in the show, put them down below, please. And on top of that, you've got to get on my number 99, Foggy. I'm a big Tottenham fan. I'm not going to say that because he's told me this morning not to say it, and I've told him not to say it.
All right, mate.
All right, mate. Yeah, begins with an S. We ain't going to say it.
I'm not saying it today, mate. It's the new year.
Yeah, it's the new year.
New year, new Simon.
And he's out in a couple of weeks' time, and we're looking forward to that. We're going to have a cracker, an absolute cracker. So join our Facebook page, WEBBY'S Sports Roundup. Foggy works tirelessly on all the details, the darts, the football, the rugby, and everything. So join that, please. Right, boys. I want to kick off with any transfers that we think are going to happen, not going to happen, discussions, etc, etc. Now, you've made a few notes. Your notes obviously goes in that brain of yours. I'm sure there's one there somewhere. That's not what Vicky told me last week anyway. So we're going to kick off with, we're going to talk about your club, Liverpool.
I think he's had too many.
Yeah.
That's only me second. Right.
One too many.
Right.
Always a bit leery.
Paris Saint-Germain, Mbappe. He's only got 6 months left in his contract, I believe. Now they're talking about going to Liverpool, and the reason why he would go to Liverpool if they got the money available is because Salah is off to the African Nations Cup. So basically, I'm going to ask the main man Terry, because he's a massive Liverpool boy. Give me your thoughts on whether do you want him, can you afford him, is it going to happen? Give me your update, big man.
I think a lot of it revolves around the kit manufacturers. That's my personal opinion.
Okay.
Now, PSG wear Nike kits.
Yeah.
It's within their interest that when he leaves PSG, which he will end of this season for sure, to go to another team that mainly wears the Nike kit.
Okay, good shout.
Liverpool wear Nike.
Okay.
Klopp's made it. Listen, you've got to be an imbecile not to want him in your team.
Oh.
He's probably one of the best free players in the world by far, right?
100%.
100%, million percent, right?
Yeah.
Do Nike want him to continue earning their money? If so, will they get involved in a deal to bring him to a club like Liverpool, who wear Nike kits?
Yeah.
Or, as we all thought, will he go to Real Madrid, who wear Adidas kits?
Yeah.
And end up there, right?
Okay.
Now, when you look at Real Madrid at the moment, their forward is a player, Hossely, or what his name is.
He's for Newcastle.
Yeah,
I don't know
and
he's
Stoke.
up there.
And Stoke.
I don't know what he's doing there.
It's like that Chippo Motown bloke who was at Bayern Munich, right?
But he was at PSG and all.
Yeah. These players are bang average. And they're the forward players for 2 big teams in Europe.
Yeah.
Kylian Mbappe is by far, probably, I would say, apart from Haaland and Salah, the best forward in the world, right?
Yeah.
He can now negotiate to go to a club abroad, obviously not in France, at the end of the season on a free transfer. No one's going to sign him now. He's going nowhere now.
Yeah, sure.
Now, obviously, Liverpool will sit down with Mo Salah and say, are you going to get on the gravy chain, end of the season, and go Saudi Arabia, pick up your £1.5 million a week? Or are you going to be a proper football player and go there when you're 34, 35, 36, but you can still run rings around these players over there anyway?
I never thought of that.
If Salah is adamant and Liverpool know that Salah is leaving end of the season, there is a very good chance that Liverpool will put the boat out and bring in someone of that
calibre,
quality to replace Salah.
Do you think Salah is going the end of the season, or is that or?
Do you know?
It depends if he wants the money.
Yeah.
Webby.
What's his contract? Do you know what his contract is? Salah?
He's still got another, I believe, another 2 years on his contract. Right? And he's on
350.
I think he's on 400 grand a week. He's the most expensive paid player at Liverpool. Right. Liverpool went all out to sign him up
to keep him on that deal.
new deal.
Yeah.
Right. They done the thing last season. He was on holiday in Greece. He's sitting there. I'm staying. If he wants to go, and you know, fair play. We'll get good money for him.
Yeah.
And I won't begrudge him. I think he's got another 2-3 years playing at the top level.
Agree.
In our league.
There's always somebody coming up through the ranks there now that you've got to look at.
But the thing is, if you do get rid of him and you get Mbappe to replace him, I don't think you're gonna.
No,
you're not going to lose much sleep.
It's a bit like when we signed Luis Suarez to play with Fernando Torres.
Yeah.
You're thinking, wow, this could be really good.
Yeah, for sure.
And then basically Torres wanted out and we ended up playing Suarez with Andy Carroll.
Yeah.
So, do we need another forward at the moment? Definitely not.
Okay.
Right? So only if Salah goes.
There again, with Núñez not in the Ballon d'Or and they put to shift him, can you imagine having a front line maybe, Luis Diaz, Salah, and then Pepe from
Well, that
the
was
middle?
like the PSG, wasn't it? When you had Neymar, Mbappe,
and Messi.
Yeah.
You know, but sometimes can those three play together because they all want to be number one, etc., etc.
The thing is, Webby, I think the bottom line with this one is there's not a transfer fee involved.
No.
And if there was a transfer fee, let's say 2-3 years left on his contract, you're talking £200 million plus.
Yeah, you're talking,
easy.
Right?
Easy.
And he's made it clear, Klopp's made it clear as well, the admiration is both ways.
Yeah.
And he's mentioned in the past he would like to play at Liverpool.
Yeah.
Will it happen? It's unlikely. But if it did, I'll be
Well, I didn't realise, I must have been there, you're telling me because it's a short club, you go deeper, about Nike and Nike. So,
what do you think?
I agree with you.
How many shirts do they sell with
Mbappe
on? Right?
It's not even that, it's just the sponsorship makes it easier.
Yeah, of course it does.
It makes the transfer money easier, it makes the wages easier.
Yeah.
Because Liverpool get in touch with Nike.
Yeah.
Mbappe get in touch with Nike and say, look, I want this move.
Yeah, for sure.
And they can finance it in a way where you don't have to involve FFP.
No.
Exactly. Who's your kit supplier? Is it Adidas?
Adidas.
Right, okay. So for instance, say like Real Madrid was sniffing around, say, Saka.
Yeah.
And obviously he made it clear he wanted to go. Somewhere along the line, a major sponsor is going to get round and negotiate to him and go, listen, if he wants to go, we'll help this still go, because they're still going to be selling shirts with his name on.
And we will cover whatever your
I think
we'll put some money into the coffers, Man City style.
As an outside, you don't realise, do you?
The coffers, and you can go and buy what you want.
But deep down, if we're sitting around there, right?
Yeah.
And I've got 100 quid in my pocket.
Yeah.
And I'm in that bookies behind you.
Yeah.
Where you bet on these nags.
Yeah.
And he says, right, Mbappe, right? 2-1 to go Real Madrid, or 8-1 to go Liverpool. Where's your money going? My money personally is on the 2-1. I think you go Real Madrid.
Okay, all right.
But
well, listen. All right, hang on. We're going to move on. Let's make some comments. Mbappe, 6 months left on his contract. Is he going to go to Liverpool, or is he going to go to Real Madrid? He has to go to one because we're quite sure that he's going to leave PSG at the end of the season.
So the way we do the business at Liverpool is we never say what we're doing. You wake up in the morning and go,
it's in the
he's done.
And you think, and don't get Arsenal need a striker, so you can come to us as well.
But has PSG got a replacement for him as well? That's the other thing, isn't it?
In that league, mate, I don't know.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Let's go on to another transfer. This big talk which we talked about off air. Sancho back to Dortmund. Obviously, United bought him for what, 75, something like that.
73 million
pound, and he's been an absolute nightmare. He really has been, sitting in the corner.
No, he's thrown his toys out the plane.
Yeah.
But so would you. Because look, if you said to me, have a word with Matthew, blah 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 blah, being cheaper, and I was going to say, Matthew, listen, mate, it's your dad, come on, behave, show a bit of respect. Matthew said, no, I'm not involved in this. You shouldn't be involved, and my dad shouldn't be telling you.
Yeah.
And that's how it is.
That's how it is at the moment. Yeah.
Ten Hag slagged him off
Yeah,
for no reason
Yeah.
in public.
Yeah.
So Sancho slagged him off in public. Ten Hag wanted an apology to get back in the fold.
Yeah.
He said, no apologies forthcoming.
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
Got to be more to it, though, isn't it? Surely.
There's got, you think there'll be more deep down, to be honest with you.
It's what he said, don't it? He doesn't train. He's lazy.
Yeah,
he's not a good trainer, and apparently he's one of the best.
Yeah.
So listen, if he goes back to Dortmund, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a done deal.
But they're talking of a loan deal first of so many million, and then after that.
But he's on £350,000 a week.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
So who's going to pay that?
I know. That's
what are you going to do? Halvesy?
Yeah, it's
okay. That's what it normally is.
Half, 50-50.
Dortmund don't pay that.
They don't pay 175. Are you mad?
No,
175 grand a week, and that's just half of my salary.
I don't know what he was on at Dortmund previously.
Definitely not 330.
Probably a winner. Probably a winner.
100 grand tops. 100,000.
Okay.
Do you know what it is? I can understand if Man United are top of the league.
Yeah.
And they're like in the next phase of the Champions League.
Yeah, for sure.
You think, okay, sod him, we're doing right about him.
But they want loads out, don't they? They want Varane out. They don't want. They haven't given him his extension.
We know now.
He should be in the squad because the squad's not good enough.
No.
So,
to take any further.
They should sit down and go, listen, look, come on, let's sort this out now. We're both men here.
But if they want to get rid of Varane, Sancho, and Casemiro, right? Do you know what? They're on over £1 million a week between them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. A lot of money.
£1 million a week.
A lot of money.
If they can get them off the wage bill, they're winning.
But Casemiro's been alright for him, I think. He started off a bit dodgy.
He has. You're right.
It's a red card, it's the yellow cards. But
what if you don't know people, Sir Ratcliffe, was it Sir Ratcliffe? Jim Ratcliffe that has bought 1.25 million. No, I know, but he's taken 25% of Manchester United. So he has control now, they say, of the football and all the surroundings. Glazers deal with the other side of aspects. So, to be honest, all they're there in, as far as we're concerned, we talked about it before off air, they're just there to reap the money, reap a bit of profit,
But now they're saying, now he's come out and said, there ain't no money for transfers. This money I'm putting is not for transfers.
No, I know. Well, you never know, do you?
You never know.
But he said he's going to get rid of 300 staff and what have you. So,
what they want to do, they're over £1 billion in debt. He's injecting 1.25 billion. What they want to do is go and pay their credit card off. The Glazers have been clocking up for 20 years. Have no debt, and then obviously start again. Why they? The way they operate, pay a small amount on the credit card each month just to cover the interest. It's ridiculous. Just pay off your debts, start afresh. But there's a lot of players there. I think Casemiro should stay. I mean, Sancho, I just think it's ludicrous that Ten Hag's outed him like he has. You don't out your players in public. That's one thing you don't do. You know what I mean?
Any Man United fans out there watching the show this afternoon, then any comments? Do you either agree with us, what we say about Sancho, or disagree? Comments below, please. Let's move on. Let's go to Ivan Toney, Arsenal. That's obviously got that written down. I think you probably got it as well. Obviously, what happened at Brentford, then he was found a little bit disloyal with regards to gambling.
Betting on your horses, mate.
Betting on Ben from his horses. So he's lost a few.
You've been giving him tips. He's been going down Ladbrokes, hasn't he? He's got 6 months ban.
Now, what did he have? Was it a 4, 5 or 6 months? Was it 8 months? Was it? So when does that come to fruition?
He's due back January 15th.
Is it January 15th?
This week.
So basically, he's obviously been training hard.
He's been playing a B game. Brentford B game.
Gotcha. Okay. So Arsenal, do you want him or not?
For me,
is the jury out?
The money don't belong to me. It's not my money, right? So if Brentford say they want 80 million for him, go and buy him.
Okay.
Right? He scored more goals already than our forward line, and he's been banned.
Okay. Even being out for a couple of months.
Listen, it's not only about the penalties. He's a good striker. Right? There is better out there if you want to pay more money. But this guy has got Premier League experience. He didn't get a chance at Newcastle.
It's local.
He likes the Arsenal. But I think they're going to price him out of a move until the summer. The simple reason being is the two players that took his place are going to have to become an agent.
One's injured as well, isn't he?
Belmo's injured. Belmo's injured, but he's in the squad for Cameroon.
For sure.
So he'll be gone. Whistle will be gone. So they've got no one to play up top.
No, for sure.
But I think also he owes them a bit of loyalty. The fact
stay till summer.
He's probably getting his wages for
and
the
I also
last 8
think
months.
if you wait till summer, you're getting for less money.
Depends how long he's on his contract.
Yeah, I'm just going to say
I think it's only a year left.
Is it?
Right,
Yeah.
then obviously it comes right down.
I think you'll get. I think it's less money. I think that you're getting for 60.
Right.
And let's say I'll get a call. I'll call it a Marianne Fellaini panic buy, where someone comes in and
Fellaini to
spends
Belgium.
silly money last minute.
Yeah.
Then obviously I don't think you'd be going. Brentford would be mad to get rid.
But I don't think for 1 minute. Right. I don't think for 1 minute that Arsenal could do without buying a striker.
No. I agree with you.
They have to buy a striker.
Right, let's move on. Let's go to the next one. We're staying with the Gunners. Your goalkeeper, who I think is superb, Ramsey.
Sad state of affairs. What Arteta's done there is made a rod for his own back. He's caused an argument.
Well, the goal himself.
Arteta has, yeah.
Yeah, Arteta.
He's not letting you down, has he?
Listen,
that's the thing. He's not letting you
he
down.
got us to where we were last season.
Yeah, he did.
Them saves against Liverpool in that game, them 2 saves, right? He got us to 2nd spot in the league last season.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the new season starts, you've got Ramsdale starting, all of a sudden, 4 or 5 games, I'm going to bring this David Raya. I'm going to bring him over.
Where did he come from?
Brentford.
Gotcha,
I'm going to bring him over.
Yeah.
Right, he can come on loan. Right? Get him on loan.
So did he start first game of the season?
No.
Ramsdale was first game.
Yeah.
And then he games did he play?
Third, I think 4.
He put him in during the August transfer window, didn't he?
Yeah, before the window shut.
So did Ramsdale, was he having a poor run?
No, he didn't make it. No, he done nothing wrong to get dropped. This is what no one can understand.
Gotcha, okay.
Arteta made a rod for his own back.
Yeah, gotcha.
No one understood that he had done nothing wrong, the poor kid.
Yeah.
Done nothing wrong at all.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, I'm the number 2. No, it don't work like that.
Okay.
And I don't believe Arsenal sell him in the January for 50 million, 60 million, whatever.
Is that good? I like him.
He is a good keeper.
I like him.
But the Euros are coming up.
Yeah, of course they are.
And he's going to want to play.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't have the
So if he's going to want to play, I mean, we've got 3 goalies, haven't we? There's not one that stands out. You know, years ago we had Shilton and Clements, Corrigan number 3, but there was always 1, 2, 3, and we got Pickford.
Yeah,
Pope,
Henderson,
Newcastle,
Ramsdale.
So we got 4, all good goalies, not one outstanding.
Yeah, no.
But you know what I mean. So, but again, you know, it's big, but he wants to go for the Euros, doesn't he?
Of course he does.
But surely he's in Arteta knocking at the door, saying, "Listen, either play me, if not, let me go, please."
His dad was.
Yeah, but where's he going to go?
His dad come out.
Chelsea.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
Chelsea. Where's he going to go?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay.
In fairness to Chelsea, that Petrovic who's come in
Played really well.
He's playing really well.
He's had a good run, hasn't he?
And the Spurs keeper.
Yeah. Okay, right. That's any Gooner people following out there. Yes or no?
Tell us what you think about the Arsenal transfers.
Ramsdale out, in. Where's he going to go? Let us know on Webby Sports Roundup.
This financial fair play as well comes into it, doesn't it? Obviously,
of course.
You can sign, you can't sign.
Yeah.
Because some clubs still abide by it.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I'm going to go to Stuttgart. There's a striker there, Gracie. All right.
Everyone wants him.
Yeah. He's looking on 17 million. Okay. He's got is there a release clause? He's from Guinea.
Yeah.
But
Papua New Guinea.
you know what I mean. So basically, he's played 17 times for Frankfurt, and he's played 14 games. Sorry, and scored 17 goals.
Frankfurt or Stuttgart?
Stuttgart. I think it's Stuttgart. Not Eintracht. I'm thinking Eintracht Frankfurt. There was some another footballer, Eintracht Frankfurt. So is it Stuttgart?
No, Eintracht Frankfurt won him as well. They won him.
He's played 14 times. He scored 17 goals.
Everton, Palace, West Ham.
That's right. They're third. They're third in the league. Leverkusen top. Then you've got obviously Bayern in second, and then
they all won him. A lot
of clubs won him.
A lot of Premier League clubs won him.
Yeah.
I think West Ham need a centre forward more than most.
Yeah.
Antonio's out injured. They're playing Bowen through the middle.
Yeah.
So don't be too surprised.
Yeah.
Because David Moore's been a bit coy this morning.
But surely.
Well, they sold Scamacca.
Yeah, but hang on, sorry. If all these clubs, top clubs are after him, why is he only 17 million?
Because it's a release clause.
Yeah, no, I've actually put that release clause down
there. That's why. But also you've got to look at it. They have some Cup of Nations.
Well,
yes, he is. Guinea. He played for Guinea.
There you go.
And they qualified.
If they've qualified,
they have qualified. But
if they've qualified, that's the problem.
But he was born in France. He played for the under-17s and under-18s. But obviously through various reasons and passports and
so
stuff.
I think that's where
and now he's off to Guinea now.
I think Wissa played.
Right.
As well.
Back to Man United for 2 seconds. Donny van der Beek, Eintracht Frankfurt.
Well, he can't get looking, can he? Just go anywhere.
I think he wants
Just go anywhere.
I think he wants to get on the beak because I mean, since he's gone Man United, he's gone.
Was it Moyes? I think was it Moyes that got him? I'm not sure who.
Solskjaer, I think.
Was it only got a Solskjaer? Was it?
Solskjaer brought him in. I think it's only 3 years he's been there, but he's done nothing. He had a stint at Everton. He couldn't.
No, he couldn't.
If you can't get in Everton's team, and he's a Dutch international. Don't forget when what's his name? Ten Hag was at Ajax. He had him at Ajax.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, he did.
So he knows the player.
He knows him very well.
Yeah.
And he knows that he's not going to get in the spine.
All he wants, he just wants to play.
Yeah.
He doesn't care where, he doesn't care with who, he just wants to play. And you've got to take him up to a footballer like that.
He seems a nice fella.
It's not about the money,
no,
he just wants to play.
Yeah.
It's like the Spurs player ended up at Everton for 40 million quid.
Yeah.
He's gone from nowhere from
hero to zero.
Yeah,
but now he's on his way back, I reckon. Dele Alli, you mean?
Yeah,
Dele Alli. Oh
he's
God,
on
but
his
he's
way
just
back.
got any. He's on.
But you know why he's not playing at Everton?
Yeah, but his mind.
No,
his mind can play
that's
him.
all better now.
Yeah.
The mental health, everything's
They
better.
pay more money, don't they?
If he plays 2 or 3 more games, Everton,
they got
10 million.
Payment,
Another 10 million.
Gotcha.
And Everton ain't got
And
10
Everton
pence.
are trying to deactivate that clause.
And they got a new stadium.
Spurs,
and the new stadium, but they're not playing next year. They're playing the year after.
They spoke to Spurs about deactivating it.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. But again, as you say, Palace and Fulham are looking at Van der Beek as well. So there's a lot of clubs.
Well, he's gone on loan then. He's signed for Frankfurt now anyway, on loan.
Yeah.
He's signed there, so until at least the summer he's going to be playing in Germany.
Yeah, for sure. Right, big talk on the Man City. Calvin Phillips, Leeds United. He went for about 40 million, correct me if I'm wrong, to Man City. He's not going to look in. I think he had a bit of an injury early doors, but he's never going to get a look in. And they've got to release him. They've got to let him go.
Do you know what I think about Calvin Phillips?
Yeah.
I think Man City never had any intentions to play him whatsoever.
Just to stop other clubs buying him.
Yeah, it reminds me of back in the day when Abramovich took over at Chelsea.
Yeah.
And they were buying like Sean Wright Phillips.
Yeah.
He was a fixture in the England squad.
Yeah.
He was playing funny enough for Man City.
Yeah.
He left City. He was going to go to Arsenal.
Yeah.
It was about 16 million quid. Wenger was going to get him.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden Chelsea come in and spent 23.5 million on him. They stuck him on the bench.
And give him a whole load of money.
Yeah.
A bucket load of money.
And his international career went down the cars. Calvin Phillips could have went to another team.
Yeah.
Anywhere. At that time, he was playing that well for Leeds. He could have gone anywhere.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, he's going to go. There's no doubt about that, 100%. Now, Palace and Fulham are both looking to take him on loan.
He don't want to go to Juventus, that's why. He don't want to go to Juventus, and Newcastle looking.
Looking right.
Newcastle,
well, there will be other things looking at.
I read something today about Calvin Phillips. Newcastle is like, they're a bit like Liverpool.
Yeah.
They're like a pressing game, don't they?
Yeah.
You've got to be super fit.
Yeah.
They're saying he's not fit enough.
No, gotcha.
He looks like he's put a bit of beef on since he's been there as well.
But if you had played,
I'll tell you what. This is my philosophy of it.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that much of a great footballer, Calvin Phillips, right?
No.
He breaks play up, he gets the job done.
He's a workhorse in the middle. That's all.
When he plays alongside Rice for England, they both look immense.
Yeah,
Last time though, he looked a bit. He was made a few fouls, didn't he?
Yeah, he was a bit jaded.
He was like he weren't sent off for that last game.
If you can get him fit, I'd have him at Arsenal, but I don't think I'd pay the 40 odd million.
Listen, England squad, in the middle, it's already ticked in it. You've got Bellingham, Rice, and to me, one of my favourite players who I cannot believe at this moment in time, he's got to go to the Euros. As you know, he's at West Ham from the Saints, 30-40 million Ward-Prowse. His free kicks, his corners are phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And how he's not, he wasn't in the last England squad, done me this day.
It's because of the librarian, the bloody manager, Southgate.
I'd have him to play alongside.
Let's move on. A bit of Spurs and Chelsea. Conor Gallagher, he's at Chelsea.
No, it's not.
Why are you going?
Because it's 60 million quid that Spurs ain't got. Chelsea need the money. It's all profit.
Yeah.
It's all profit. Right, there's no FFP involved, it's all profit.
He was at Palace, wasn't he?
Yeah, on loan.
Yeah, he's done well, but he's...
Where did he come from?
They've made him captain,
He's
haven't
been at Chelsea all his life.
they? He's come from the ranks, yeah.
Okay, it's a kid, yeah.
But they've actually made him captain the last few weeks.
At Chelsea.
Yeah.
He won't leave.
Okay.
He won't leave. Just can't see it.
Just can't see it, okay.
No.
One or two more transfers. Don't forget, if you just joined us, Webby Sports Thread up here for Sunny Tenerife. My number 2, Terry, big Liverpool fan, and Simon, big Gooner fan. Love their football as we all do. And I'm a very sad Coventry City football fan.
You're doing all right at the moment.
But yeah, he keeps messaging me. He says, Webby, well, I said, what's the matter? He said, my Samsung phone's going wonky.
Did you speak to Smoggy the other day? Did you speak to Smoggy?
Did I message him? We beat Middlesbrough by 3 goals to 1.
Sorry, Kev.
First half wasn't too clever, but second half we
They're
turned
saving
it.
themselves, mate, for the Chelsea game.
Yeah.
The trouble is, you see, with Borough, they have their depleted squad. I'll give them their due, Kev. Their squad is completed. They have got a lot of injuries. They're only 17, 18 year olds on the bench, but they're a big side. They have 28,500 there. We took 1,500 on New Year's Day up there, which is great fans for Cov to take 1,500 right up to the Borough. So that's another story anyway.
Didn't know they had that many fans.
Yeah, we have. We
All Webby's family.
Yeah. free tickets.
I'm going to sack these two, I'll tell you now. Right, listen. Steve Cooper, sacked at Nottingham Forest manager. Just going to ask a question. Should he or should he have not been sacked?
No, shouldn't have been sacked.
Terry?
I think the time was right.
Okay, so 1 yes and 1 no. Well, there's, I don't know if...
He's done well for him. He got on from A to B.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they need to now go from B to C.
Yeah, take him to the stage next step.
There's only so many losses you can take before the owners start thinking, this ain't looking good here.
Yeah.
Well, obviously my sources say that he's favourite for the Crystal Palace job. And there's 1 or 2 other jobs, I believe, that... there's 1 or 2 of them. And I think he's a cracking little manager. I mean, for what he did, obviously... Is he Greek or Turkey, the owner of Notts Forest? He's Greek, isn't he? Big love, isn't he?
Because us 3 put together.
Yeah, oh, he's massive.
Massive.
Looks
massive.
like
And his pocket.
Yeah,
His pocket's like that freezer. Deep.
But with Forest, I believe I was listening to the radio stating that could be financial fair play. 6 points deduction, there could be. But if that happens, there's a lot of other clubs in the same boat. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
No, seriously, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, I know, but listen.
But is it all talk? Is it all talk side?
It's laughable now, isn't it?
It's laughable because you know what me and Terry are going to say? You know what we're going to say?
Yeah, 115 Man City.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's
so why is everyone else getting investigated? They've been investigated over a year ago.
I know.
No, mate, no, stop it. Go away.
It is.
Go away with your FFP.
It is that, right.
Nick them first and then come and investigate us.
Right,
no problem.
Right, last but not least, West Ham are looking at Eric Dyer. Born in Guernsey. Okay, on the Channel Islands,
went to
Portugal, yeah, of course. And the point in question is it time for him to move now? Because he can't get in the Spurs side.
He's been playing lately, though.
Yes, I know.
But had the bans and the injuries.
That's what I mean. That's the only reason why he cannot get. If there was a full squad, he would not get in their side. All right. No. Obviously, you don't want him in there. So the point of the question is, would he do well at Forest? Because West Ham United.
Is that why they're getting rid of that Timo Kehrer? West Ham.
Kehrer and also the.
Who's the guy?
Is he Moroccan or no?
Agurd.
Who's the other? Yeah.
Agurd and Timo.
There's another.
Timo Kehrer. They look like they're going.
Who's the fullback that looks about 40 years old?
Sufal.
Anyway.
He wants a new deal.
Yes.
And they've offered him a bad deal.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I read that. Yeah.
He wants a longer deal than 1 year.
Because he plays every game, doesn't he? He's been in every game. Quality. He's, you know what I mean? He's consistent.
That was one of the questions in the quiz.
Yeah.
That we used to do.
Okay.
That Sean Murphy couldn't get.
Ah, gotcha.
What number does he wear?
Gotcha. Number 5 was it?
Yeah. And he said, "How do you know what my team's number 5 is?"
Yeah.
I said, "Because I watch football, so I watch it."
A big shout out to Sean Murphy, massive West Ham.
Happy New Year.
Thanks
for beating us.
He has been watched the last 6, 7 or 8 games, and they haven't lost. Yeah. So I said to him this morning, "Stay there."
Well, when he was moaning to me 2 months ago, moaning.
Yeah.
Didn't even text. He was ringing.
Yeah.
Saying, these draws, 1 point in, 1 rank. And I said, listen, you're not getting beat. You're 9th in the league, and you're not getting beat.
Yeah.
Just go with it, mate. Just go with the flow.
He messaged me after the League Cup game. I'm not sure if he went to Anfield, in all honesty. I don't think he did.
No, he didn't, no.
But he actually messaged me after that. And I won't tell you what he said because I can't say it there.
Right. That's all the transfers. Lots of the transfers are going to be out and about next week. There's not going to be big money. It's usually obviously mid-season when the transfers
do you know what makes me laugh about the transfer window?
Yeah.
You got teams like Man United. You got teams at the bottom of the table.
Yeah.
The minute that window opens, you think they're signed someone.
Yeah, nothing happens.
What happens is they drag it on, and then on deadline bloody night, you know, if they sign someone, you've had a month to get them in, play them for a month.
Well, it's the 4th today. Arsenal know they need a striker, they've signed no one. It's the 4th. This should have all been done in November. All right, it should have been done in November.
Okay.
Not one Premier League team.
And then signed in January.
I know.
Do you know, if you're unsettling the players at the club, that's not my business.
Yeah.
It should be done now.
We need a left back at Liverpool because the Greek Tsimikas, Robertson are both injured, right?
Yeah.
Robertson's on his way back slowly but surely.
What did he have? The other, not crucial,
collarbone.
Collarbone.
And then Tsimikas has got a broken collarbone. He had a dislocated collarbone. So what we've done, we've recalled a lad called Owen Beck from Dundee, I think he's on loan now. So we've recorded an 18-year-old lad who's a left back. So that means to me we're not going to sign a left back because they've recalled him.
Okay.
So, but you think
no,
Jan, pick up the phone.
Right,
bang.
Right, let's get on with this. Let's move on. We've got 4 games to discuss. We're not going to. Well, Big Simon's not going to enjoy this game because we're talking about Craven Cottage, Fulham taking on the mighty Arsenal, and Arsenal have lost 2 games on the bounce. They've dropped from 1st to 4th in the league. Yeah. So not a happy bunny. I'm not even messaging you because I don't want to upset you. One of you. And Fulham, obviously, you scored first Saka after the 3rd minute.
5 minutes.
And then Fulham got 2 goals, 29 and 59. Fulham 15 and 4. You had 13 and 3. It's 13 and 3 good enough to win the league away to Fulham, who is a semi-mediocre side.
No. Listen, after the West Ham game, right, you had 30 shots getting the West Ham game. 30 shots, right? You didn't score 1 goal. You had 13 against Fulham. That's 43 shots and you scored 1 goal. That's rubbish.
Couldn't have barred.
That is absolute rubbish.
Yeah,
right?
not good enough.
Now we all know. Listen. I'm not saying Fulham didn't deserve their lead.
No,
I'm not saying that, right? 15 shots, 4 on target, 2 goals. Brilliant. You know that they did well. They did well to contain Arsenal.
Yeah.
What? It's like at the Newcastle game. Saka and Martinelli.
Yeah.
Newcastle put 2 on them.
Yeah.
The next game Villa done it.
Yeah.
West Ham done it. Everyone's doing it. Everyone's got our game now.
They're all tactical now.
He now has to change. But Mr. Stubborn, Arteta, I don't know if he will change.
Can he do plan B?
He's very, very stubborn. He needs to find a plan B or a plan C.
Do you know what does make years ago?
Plan A don't work, you make another plan.
Listen, when I was younger, years ago, you watched TV and what have you.
During the war?
Yeah, during the war. You only had 1 sub and so forth. And you say, get on. He's number 5 coming off. You're number 5.
No such when he was watching football.
I do the same. Now, they're on the sidelines, aren't they? They've got this. They've
7.
Got
7 subs to choose from.
And they're going, the cameras go onto the bench and he's going, right, you play this, you're number 3, you play so and so.
With an iPad.
And you go, what the F? What's happening with it? I just want to go on, play football, enjoy myself. And they're thinking, I can't move there because he told me. I can't go there because the boss told me. I can't go there. What do I do? Where do I go?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh,
and if your squad's not big enough, there ain't no rotation.
It's too technically minded.
Everybody knows Arsenal's first 11.
Yeah.
Everybody
Your
knows
bench was quite weak the other day. I saw.
Nelson come on? Yeah, Nelson come on, didn't get the ball.
And Kekia come on, didn't he?
Yeah.
Done nothing.
No, it's quiet.
So I'm looking at that bench the other day, and it's obviously Liverpool's bench the other night, what we had coming on, compared to ours. I'm thinking,
different ball game.
You know?
And we've only got 1 major injury, Thomas Partey. That's the only major injury we got.
I think if Rice gets injured, I think that's
done your bullet.
Rice is tired right now. Rice is absolutely knackered.
Of course. Well, let's move on. 3 games to go. We'll go to Tottenham Hotspur at White Hart Lane, taking on Bournemouth, who's won 4 away wins on the bounce.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Can you believe it? Solanke up front. Bournemouth 4 on the bounce away from home. You're expected to be bottom 3.
And
so they played superb, didn't they? Yeah. Do you know something? They had 24 shots, 4 on target. Yeah. Spurs 12 in 6, because you probably got the same stats. Absolutely unbelievable. You wouldn't believe it, would you? No. I saw bits of the game.
I never saw another game, so it kicked up the same time as Arsenal.
Yeah.
But 29 shots. 24 shots, sorry.
Yeah, 24. Yeah.
It's not good, is it?
No, it may not be good, but it's
you're still getting 24 shots.
Still getting 24
exactly. Away at the lane, but I'm saying 4 on target.
You're talking Bournemouth, for God's sake.
And to lose 3-1 though.
Yeah, I know.
To lose 3-1.
I know.
So it shows you how far, since the blip, how far Spurs have come since their blip.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, everyone jumps on the bandwagon. When Spurs start playing where everyone says they're going to
listen, they're one space behind. You're fourth in the league.
1 point and 1 space. Yeah, I know
exactly.
that. But everyone jumps on the bandwagon. Spurs come out of a blip, they're going to win the league.
Yeah.
We're having a blip now. We had a blip last season.
But you've got to turn it around very quick.
We've got to turn it around.
Or Liverpool
Spurs
and Man City
will go clear.
are going to be gone.
But Spurs, what I saw, they look good again.
Yeah.
But he can only play one way though. That's
He only knows one-way traffic.
And Maddison's not come back yet.
No.
Yeah, but one player don't make the team. I mean, not being
He
funny.
may not, but they still miss him.
They're going to struggle because they've got 2 or 3 players away in this African Cup of Nations in January.
The percentage is...
Zuma, Sarr, they're off. Song's going to the Asian thing. That's 3 players.
All right.
And what about City have got none?
I know.
Now, to African Cup of Nations or Asia Cup.
So is he clever or not? Is he clever?
Of course he's clever.
Well, there's your answer. That's why he's what he is, isn't he?
Because even Doku plays for France, doesn't he? He's French, isn't he? French on the team.
Belgium.
Oh, Belgium, of course he is. Belgium, of course he is. Yeah.
Right, we've got 2 games to go. I'm going to leave Terry's team till the end, switch it around. There's obviously lots to talk about.
We're going to talk about West Ham.
Is there
any point?
I never saw the game last night.
No, did I, thank God.
No, and I saw the stats and I went, God, I'm like, West Ham, home, who's playing really well, undefeated for a while, taking on Brighton, who all depends which side of the table.
Brighton have been playing
the slippers they got. Yeah, but it was 0-0. West Ham at home, 6 shots, 2 on target. Now, Brighton, 22 shots, 8 on target, never got 1 past the post side.
You know what I mean? I didn't watch it. But you're saying West Ham at home, right?
Yeah.
6 shots, 2 on target, 31%, right?
No kudos.
Last week against Arsenal, I know I'm going backwards, but against Arsenal, they had 3 shots, 2 on target and missed the penalty.
Yeah, gotcha.
Before I was in the pub with Bobby.
Yeah.
7 o'clock last night, he shot off home to watch the football. I've gone home to watch it. I ended up going to for a meal, so I got the last 15-20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I got in, I watched it, and I sent him this message. You should stay with the bar, mate. Honestly. I mean, I've only watched the last 15-20 minutes, but from what I gather, by looking at the lineups, I think David Moyes had a 50 on a 0-0 tonight. I mean, that sums the game up.
My West Ham mate spoke to me this morning. He spoke to me this morning, and he said to me, it could be the worst game he's ever seen.
Yeah, gotcha.
He said the way they lined up, Moyes said, there's no way we can win this game tonight.
Gotcha.
Because Brighton have got a phenomenal record at West Ham.
Yeah, gotcha.
But he said there's no way we're going to lose.
Yeah, okay.
That's how my mate said it.
Right.
Brighton at the end looked like they could win it, but I'll tell you one thing that come out of it is, bear in mind they're getting 60-odd thousand West Ham now.
Yeah, sure.
It's on TalkSport today. They were talking about the atmosphere there last night, and the bloke from TalkSport was really digging the West Ham fans out, saying, I can't believe this, you can actually hear the trains coming in. He said, he said they want to realise what they've had.
Yeah.
First trophy in 30-40 years.
Yeah, the Europa Cup.
The crowds they're getting, where they are in the league.
Yeah, for sure.
Said they've had a poor game, and they're digging the players out. If you go on TalkSport, I think it's Adrian Durham or someone.
Durham.
Get a chance to listen to it. He's really having Alan Brazil's going, whoa, come on, man. You know what I mean?
That's a good start. Alan Brazil and Annie McCoist in the morning. They're quality. I love it. Right, let's move on to the last game before we finish today's show. We'll go up to Anfield, where Klopp's boys took on the mighty Newcastle with Eddie Howe. I think he could be the next one, obviously getting the bullet if they don't turn their socks up. Liverpool 4, Newcastle 2. Salah, superb. Missed a penalty as well. I thought it was absolutely awesome. They had 34 shots.
For the second time in 4 games.
In 4 games.
Against United had 34.
I know.
As well.
0-0 that one.
34. 2 times in 3 or 4 games.
15 shots.
That's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. I don't care.
So they're top of the table. I think we all agree now. We could, well, obviously you won't be, but we could be looking at a Liverpool Man City 1-2 at the end of the Premier League. I mean, I don't know. I can't. Is Arsenal going to turn it around now? Who knows? They've still got each other to play and what have you. So what's he going to gain, Tom?
Exceptional.
Yeah.
Apart from the 2 soft goals we conceded, and they were soft, totally against the run of play, but you just mentioned 34 shots, 15. Stats go out the window.
Yeah, of course.
They didn't have a sniff in the first half. No. They had 1 attack, scored 1 goal, right, which was disallowed for offside. Yeah. And then in the second half, the same thing happened. They had a breakaway and they banged 1 in. Yeah. So they had 2 shots, and then literally right at the end they got a corner. And that was it. Should have had three shots or three on target.
3 on target.
Scored 3, 1 disallowed.
3 on target.
Yeah, they were poor. They were poor.
Stats go out the window, mate.
Yeah, listen, I watched it down the 3-all shoes.
It should have been more.
And I love the game. I couldn't take my hands off it, to be honest with you. I thought Liverpool superb. I love watching, all the front players playing.
You love watching good football. You're like me.
Yeah.
You like watching good football, and you give credit to where credit's due.
Yeah.
And that's just.
So I picked the right game. I didn't come out of that. I said good. I didn't come out of that.
I went out for dinner. I'm gutted.
Yeah.
I'm gutted. I went out for dinner. But what a game.
But you know what it was? I thought it could. First half. You go in at half time 0-0.
Yeah.
You've battered the team, you've had all them shots, their keeper's saving everything. That the Bradford saved everything was you missed the penalty, you think it's good one of them days. Alexander Arnold, that world class shot, I mean if that was you've hit the woodwork, you think it's gonna be one of them days.
What about Salah? Outside of his foot.
The pass.
The pass. Sublime.
Unbelievable.
Sublime.
But you haven't seen nothing like that since the days of Cruyff.
No, that's
People
right.
passing the ball.
You want to see me on a Thursday night, mate?
That was the ball.
You want to see me on a Thursday?
And I tell you who else you should do if you're talking about Liverpool, Mark Walters. To see it do it on a regular.
Right, listen, we've had that, we've done our bit, absolutely superb. If you tuned in, WEBBY'S Sports Roundup, here in my manor in Czechoslovakia in sunny Tenerife. We're in the 3-all shoes where we watch I watch all the football. Thank you to Jason and Judy for letting us use their terrace, absolutely fantastic. If you enjoy, obviously listen to us, make your comments below whether you think we're right, we're wrong, whether it's Simon or Terry or myself, Webby.
Sorry to interrupt
you. Please do.
One quick thing about Newcastle. You said about Eddie Howe. Is we spoke about this months ago. If Newcastle hit a dodgy spell, bear in mind they're playing a big rival Sunderland in the FA Cup this weekend.
That could be the game.
That for them's a cup final. Newcastle will not get top 4 and the way they're playing, and if they have got the so-called financial restraints, I can't see them getting top 6. Jose Mourinho will come in.
Gotcha, okay. You heard it here first. It was a few weeks ago, they were still in the League Cup. They were still in the League Cup, they were in the FA Cup, they were 4th or 5th in the league, they were flying. And now, they dropped to whatever in the league.
They overachieved last season, but Eddie Howe, 1 minute, it's the next England manager. All of a sudden, he's gone from.
For sure. I agree that.
So, but don't be too surprised. Jose Mourinho comes in.
Well, I've got a good friend of mine, Dal, big Newcastle fan, who I've known in my pub, the world famous Garden Bar for many years. He's over on Friday, and he's coming out next week, and I'm going to interview him, and I'll bring one of the boys on and what I do. And we'll have an half an hour about Newcastle United. Let's get his comments and let's see what he does. So, Dal boy, you'll be watching this. I'll see you next week, big man. So you better have some answers. What is going to happen to Newcastle United at St James's Park for the future? Eddie Howe, is he staying or is he going? Sunderland, you cannot lose to the Mackhams, or if you lose to the Mackhams, you'll be gone, mate. You'll be gone. So listen, subscribe to WEBBY'S Sports Roundup. It's free. Down below, press that button. As I always say, if you like what you hear, you like what you see. Also, don't forget. Facebook page, my good pal Foggy, 99 number, that's what he's given. We'll give it to him. We're going to get him a number plate in England with number 99 on.
Is he 99 because that's how many years they've gone without winning a trophy?
Curious. That's below the belt down there, big man. That's below the belt. We love you. When he's out, you will absolutely adore him. He's actually one of the nicest men Listen, what he does to that Facebook page, if you watch it,
it's good.
Listen, you see it, I see bits of it. He says, if you look at me Facebook page, every morning, Webby, look, I've done this. And he says, what are you doing today? What are you doing tomorrow? I go, boom. And he goes, bang, straight on. He's getting people to make comments and what have you.
Get off that, get us on Tinder. Tell me, get us on Tinder.
Oh my God.
He said, don't start.
Behave, so it was good dating over behaving.
All we're going to say, this is going to go out tonight. Is there a game on tonight? No, there's no game tonight, is it?
Wednesday.
Yeah, there's no game on tomorrow. That's the reason why we're doing it. This is going out tonight. We've got another one coming up in a few minutes' time. We're going to have a little drink. We're going to bash on that. From me, Webby, from me big pal.
Can I just say?
You can say one.
I just want to say one.
Let me just say thank you first.
Nice one.
Please, Daniel, please.
Well, I just want to say to my mate Tommy Docherty, right? I've never mentioned him on here.
What Tommy Docherty?
Not me,
fan, right?
Oh, he's dead.
He's brown bread, isn't he?
I'm in a group called the Premiership Group, right?
Okay.
And he put a message on there the other day. He said, "Can we please get a mention as we beat Rangers?"
Okay.
He's a Celtic fan, big Celtic fan.
Yeah, okay.
You know, and I said I would mention it. A couple of lads on the group ain't happy.
No.
I.e. my mate Fred. Fred. Fred won't have I've mentioned it. But Tommy, there's your mention, mate. Well done for beating Rangers. Paul Stewart won't like it either. No. But well done, mate. There's your mention.
Well done, Tommy. I'm going to be doing Thursday tomorrow. That'll get Thursday. I will be doing a Premiership, SPL League, and a bit of a Championship as well. But as most people know, I've got a good pal, Liam Grimshaw, who plays for Dundee United, and they beat Arbroath yesterday away from home 3-0, and they are 2 points behind Wraith Rovers, who beat Dunfermline 2-1 away. But Dundee United have a game in hand, and they're plus 33, and Wraith Rovers will be plus 12. So if they win the game in hand, they go top of the table. So there's your big shout again, Mr. Liam Grimshaw. Top boy. So that's it from me, Terry and Simon, until the one a little bit later on this afternoon from WEBBY'S Sports Roundup. I'll see you very later.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everybody. I'm going to press the button behind now to do the next one.
All the best.
All the best.